classmates and professors. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how hard or easy it is for an elementary student to use a Kindle. I wanted to judge whether this would be a good device to use in the classroom. This could also be used at home for extra readings, to practice spelling words, or to download documents for parents to read. So we'll begin now. My student here is going to use the Kindle for the first time, and this is your first time, right? Okay. And she's going to show us the process of going through and reading a book. Okay, so let's begin. To start off with, I wanted to show you what a Kindle was. Have you heard about the Kindle?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What do you think it is?
Something that you can read books.
Okay. Yeah, good answer. So you're right. It is an electronic device to read books, and you download them from the internet, and you buy them just like regular books, except instead of getting them on paper, you read them on the screen. So my screen there didn't come with the Kindle. It's a little funny cartoon there from Calvin and Hobbes. And you could put anything you like on the screensaver through the internet. So to turn it on, well, let me first show you the face of it. Here you have the screen. Here you have your navigation keys, and you use these to turn the page. You got your left and right on each one, so you could use either one, whatever feels comfortable for you. You see here a keypad, and you're very familiar with computers, so you know how that goes. It's a QWERTY keypad with a space bar. You got your home button here, a symbol. So let's say you need to type in a website because it does have internet as well. You would go in here to get your @ symbol. And let me see here. You have navigation keys right here as well. So we'll be using those a lot to get to the book. You have a back button, so if at any time you want to go back to to the previous screen, you would press that. You also have a menu button, and under there you get different options, which I don't think you'll have to be concerned with. But let's say you can't get the internet to work, you would go in there and make sure that your wireless is on. And I know you're familiar with the wireless and how that works. Now, if you see below here, we have it charging, and next to that is a sliding key there, and you also have volume buttons. So to turn it on, you would slide this to the right. So go ahead and turn it on for me. Okay, good. And you could separate your files and your books into files like you would, into folders like you would on a desktop. So let's scroll down and remember the navigation keys that I had showed you? Okay, perfect. Scroll down to the Adventures of. Perfect, okay. And now, I didn't mention this, but the center button where you have your thumb right now, if you press that, that selects the book. So go ahead and select it. Okay, so go ahead and read the title for me.
The Adventures of Sasha and Mayla at the White House, written by Carl Francis and P. Single, illustrated by J. Mazar.
Good, very good. So I thought this would be a book that you would be interested in. It's about the White House and the president's daughters and their adventures. It's a bit history and a bit fantasy. It has to do with slavery. They go back into the slavery days, and they have to free the slaves. So I thought it would be a good book to to teach history, but also engage the students in a bit of fantasy and get their imaginations going. It would be a good book for them to take home and read on their spare time, since it does have to do with fantasy. And they also give important history facts. It is based on facts, so it's not all made up. So to turn the page, remember the arrows that I had talked to you about? Okay, let's go ahead and turn the page. Good. And let me see here. Okay, this is just, remember when you open a book, you get all that small print there with the copyright information and everything. Okay, so go ahead and turn it again. And that's just the preface. I honestly haven't read the book, so I'm not sure if the preface is geared towards parents or children, but let's go ahead and skip that. Okay, one more time. That's just the acknowledgement page. Let's go ahead and skip that. Okay, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I just downloaded the sample, so that's the end of the sample. But if we would read the book, I would download the book and she would start reading from there. I think my student did very well. Did you find it really easy or a little bit hard, or how did you feel about using it?
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy. Is this something that you would like using? Yeah, okay. Do you think you would mind using this for school? I know you've homeschooled up till now, but do you think just holding it, how do you feel about holding it versus a book?
It's the same.
It's the same? Okay. This concludes our video. I'm showing you an elementary student using a Kindle. Just as a reference, she's 9 years old and is going to be in 5th grade, correct? Yes, 5th grade. So she's a little bit ahead. That might explain her ease of use with the Kindle. But I don't think it would be very difficult for other students to use this device. What I do want to talk about just for a little bit is pricey. It does cost about $139 or $140. I know they came out with one that's a bit less, that comes with advertisements. I can't quote you the price right now, but it is something to think about. You know, do parents find this necessary? I know she reads a lot, even throughout summer. You know, she has reading every day. So it might be worth it, you know, in her case. But for other students, you know, maybe a benefit would be their ability to use it throughout the grades. They don't just have to have it for, let's say, 3rd grade. They could use it, you know, up till, you know, throughout the years. And I also wanted to say that Amazon has a very good warranty policy. So if something is to happen to it, it wouldn't be a disaster. You could also get insurance on it, which would be a good idea for a child. So these are things to think about: ease of use, price, you know, if the parents find it necessary or not, and if we use this in the classroom, who would fund it, where would the funding come from? Would we be able to get some kind of package deal, you know, from Amazon? Well, thank you very much. I hope this has been useful. It has been useful for me, and thank you very much.